We're starting our day here in Madrid with a walking tour.
So welcome to the Plaza Mayor of Madrid.
So far this tour has been really cool and informative, and now we are heading to the oldest restaurant in the world apparently.
It's opened on the 1725 and it has been operated ever since. It has never closed. This is not the first restaurant of the history of the human being. Okay? Of course there were restaurants on the 1734. What I mean is that it's the one who has been working for a longer time and it has never closed, okay?
Surprisingly, the oldest restaurant in the world is not that expensive. About 50 euros per person. We are all done with our walking tour. It was really, really good.
Yeah, I find Mel, our tour guide, was very informative. He knows so much about the history. It was very enriching.
It wasn't as much walking as the tour that we did in Lisbon, which was kind of nice because that one was very tiring. This one was more like walk to a spot, tell us the history about it, walk to the next spot, tell us the history about it, which was really cool. I would definitely recommend it. We'll leave a link down below for the tour company as well as the name of our guide.
And now, because we were in a hurry to get to our walking tour this morning, we didn't end up eating anything, and it's 2 p.m. So time to find some tapas.
So we're gonna go get some drinks and tapas at this place called El Tigre, which is really popular because it's super, super cheap and it's very loud inside. So I don't think we'll be able to film much inside. Guys, this place is insane. We got 2 beers, small beers, but beers, and like all of these appies, and the total price is 7 euros. So crazy. We are now off to a market that we passed on the way to El Tigre. We're excited to check it out. I love how many markets there are here in Europe. Doesn't matter what city you're in, there's pretty much a market or 2 or 10 everywhere. But now we are heading back to our Airbnb because it is the late afternoon and it is time for a siesta. Guys, I feel like I need to get better at these siestas because I took a 2.5-hour nap and I just feel more sleepy than before.
Yeah, we definitely overslept, but we're ready to go, and we're heading out to the Gran Via district to get some food and walk around.
Let's go! I decided to switch to my 1 button-up shirt so I look like slightly less of a bum before going out. Also, I feel like you guys are gonna get really bored of our outfits since we only brought a carry-on. So we don't have that many clothes. So we just repeat the same outfits over and over again. So on our way to Gran Via, we are passing by the Sibyl Fountain, which is a really famous fountain behind me. And there's also the government building and a post office. And I'm not sure which is which, but there's a lot of fancy buildings here. And if this is the post office, this is the fanciest post office I've ever seen.
The Mud Sea area for sure. It's very busy. For some reason, they're all fenced up today. I don't know why.
But it looks really impressive regardless. Now we are off to Gran Via.
District, and it's one of the most well-known shopping districts in Madrid. So if you ever want to buy any souvenirs or Zara clothing, you should come here. Zara is from Spain, you know. Did you know that?
I did not know that. Now I know. I think I'm gonna do a little bit of shopping for myself at this store right up here. Sandy has agreed to buy me a Rolex watch.
I'm jobless, so
Make sure you subscribe to the channel so Peter can buy a Rolex watch. So we're just walking around here in Gran Via and look what we stumbled upon. Oh, Canada. Tim Hortons. So we are continuing to walk around here in Gran Via, and we are at the center of Gran Via, I believe, or at the start. I don't know. We're right by the metro, and this space is really cool. It's super busy, and all of the buildings are so pretty.
It kind of reminds me of Times Square. Really nice. Let's go shopping. Shopping, shopping.
Window shopping. We don't have any space in our luggage, and we don't have any money. Yeah, and this location that we're in Gran Via is huge. It basically reminds me of the Uniqlo in Ginza, and it's like super cool looking. And I don't think Primark is like some very fancy brand or anything. It's like a pretty basic brand, but this store is so nice. Guys, they basically have everything you need here. It's so cheap. I don't know what the quality is like. It feels okay. I can't imagine it's that bad. We actually need to get a couple of things like some travel bottles and stuff like that because we bought a big thing of sunscreen and we cannot take the big thing of sunscreen on the flights. So I think we're gonna buy some stuff here.
I got a moisturizer and a retinol serum. Altogether, they cost about €8. So we'll see how it goes.
We spent way more time in that Primark than I'd like to admit. And I don't know if this makes me uncool to say this, but Primark is sweet. It's so nice. They have so much stuff. And the prices are great.
They even have really nice skincare stuff and beauty stuff and travel stuff too. So definitely check it out. Walk around Gran Via, even if you're not into shopping. It's just so cool with all the buildings and so bustling. It's just a nice place to walk around. But now, time for some dinner.
We've decided on tacos. So we just got our drinks. I got a Sol and Sandy got a
Margarita.
And now we're just waiting for our tacos.
So excited for tacos.
Those tacos were just what we needed. They were so delicious and super cheap. Pretty much all the tacos are between 1 to 150 euros. So really, really affordable. The drinks are pretty cheap as well. And I would highly recommend coming here. I think this was probably my favorite meal of our entire trip so far.
Yeah, same.
Super good. Now we're just gonna finish up our drinks here and then we're gonna head to the next place. We are now heading to the Malasaña district, which is, I think where all like the university students hang out and stuff. So there's a lot of cheap bars, a lot of divey bars, and we're excited to check them out. There's some sort of football match going on, and so everybody's like piling into certain bars, and I guess somebody scored because people are very excited. We're ending the night off with some beers and some more tapas at another El Tigre. We were here at lunch. This is another location, and we weren't planning on coming here, but I mean, it's just so cheap.
See you guys tomorrow.
Hey guys.